slash aquarium slash snake room. And before this video starts, I just want to remind you, we're getting close to 100K in subs. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, please. It helps out. I want to see 100K. Let's do it. We're getting there. Anyway, this video is going to be about the AEROX. We made some more changes to the AEROX, to the CVT, and we're getting a little more power down a little earlier. And that was kind of what we were seeing a problem, I think, with the belt slipping, and then at higher temperatures and after a sustained amount of load, the belt would start to grip and the power would come up. And you can see that in the dyno graph where power would go up towards the higher mile per hour, and that's while that sustained load is heating up and causing grip on the belt. So what we did was we went to a higher roller weight in the front, in the variator, to increase the amount of clamping force during variation. And that has made it faster for sure. And you'll see in this video, one of the things that I noticed before, at about 40 to 50 kilometers an hour, if you whack the throttle, the nose would come up a little bit, but it wouldn't really carry. Now, it's coming all the way up and I have to actually let off. So that's an indication that we're getting more power down at that earlier speed. We're gonna re-dyno, but I got some more stuff. Now that I've proven to myself that that is what's happening, I'm going to put a stronger spring in the back, in the driven pulley. And that's going to, they call it a torque spring. That's going to increase grip as well, and I can even run a little more weight in the front. So between those two, we should be able to grab that belt pretty tightly and get all the power down. Now it does cost a little bit of power on the big end, so there is a sacrifice. There's some parasitic loss there, because obviously anytime there's more friction, you're gonna lose a little bit of power, and also we're gonna wear the belt out a little faster. So for the sake of putting down the most power we can, though, that's what I'm gonna try. And in this video, it's just a video of I'm gonna do the ride portion of this so you can see the difference, and you'll see the kilometers climbing real fast on the speedometer. Before, it took a little while to get to that 60 mile an hour, 100K. Now it's clearing 120K in the same area. So we'll get the V-Box out in the next video, and we'll also go back on the dyno and we'll make another run once we get that torque spring, or that spring in the rear. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, this is going to be the video of where we're at with the heavier rollers. We went up from a 3.8 gram to a 4.3 gram roller. So a little bit heavier and significant change though. And you can see it's also interesting, I can tell the belt's still slipping a little bit because the RPM is still staying about the same. So no drop in RPM like we would expect with heavier rollers. Instead, we're just getting more power down and there's still a slip happening. So as we get more, well, the CVT does, I'll let you know, CVTs do slip a tiny bit anytime, all the time. But as soon as we get more clamping pressure on the back, that's going to close that, and it's going to create more power. So anyway, here's the ride.